So hello once again everyone, this is Denise with Artist at Work and boy do I have a major haul to show you. Got to go thrift store shopping once again in Bristol, Virginia, okay, and I went to 3 stores. I went to the Salvation Army, the Goodwill, and the AM Vets. Okay, now that I cleared that up, okay. So, we're starting off. Now, things were amazing, you guys. I couldn't pass up these deals. There were so many packets and things. This is probably going to be a 2-part video. So, starting with the Salvation Army, you know I love my boxes. I got a couple boxes, okay? But I did it for a reason. This box was $1.99, okay? It has a magnetic clasp, you guys. Magnetic, okay? And inside had all these little beautiful cards. They say J on them. And it has all the envelopes too. So I thought that was really great. Okay. Yeah, envelopes all the way. Let's see. Oh, and there's like a cardboard area in there so you can take everything out and reuse the box, which you know I will do. So these were beautiful. Nice little set for $1.99. Okay, so it just says J on it. I don't know who J is. Let's see. Lady Jane LTD. 10 note cards and envelopes. Lady Jane. So it must be Lady Jane. All right. So, on to the next item. So I also found this beautiful box with butterflies all over it. Nice quality box. It also had a magnetic clasp, but you know I'm all over that. Nice quality box. Now, didn't buy too many boxes unless they were special like this. Oops, I hit the camera. Well, figure that one out. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. All right, then, now remember, this was Salvation Army in Bristol, Virginia. So they also had, for 99 cents, they had this vellum phrase packet. And it's in the cat's eye. All things belong to cats. So it has all these words and sayings. And I guess it goes this way. So, you know, all about kitty cats. Cats are angels with fur. And it has the rest there. But it's all vellum with sayings. I thought, well, that's interesting. All right, so then, you guys, oh my gosh, this package is a collage kit. It's customizable collage kit from Craftastic, and this was $4.99. Okay, and this has never been used. Never been used. It's all in its own packet. It came with these foam thingies, foam bricks, which I probably won't use. I might use them for something else, but not for this packet. It also came with, okay, that's everything. It came with what I think is, it said paintable tape, but I think this might be like double-sided tape. Yeah, I think it's double-sided tape. A whole roll. And then it came with these beautiful sequins, which are just gorgeous. I just love how they shimmer, and they've got these little lines in them. And these, like I said, white foam tiles, which this is for wall. You're supposed to use for a wall collage. It comes with all this thread inside, which you know what I use that for, my paper dolls. But I just couldn't believe it when I opened up the box and found all this stuff inside. Unused, unopened. amazing. And all this whole packet here. So, and I looked this up. This is regularly sells for like $15, this set. It has a little booklet that tells what to do with everything and to use the foam things on them. And it goes this way. Okay. It shows how to overlap the butterflies that are in here. And it has a clear sheet with the sayings on it. It also has some feathers and different designs. Create your own magic. I like that. I like to create magic. Okay. Alright, so here's the sheets, you guys. And these are thicker cardboardy. These are not like flimsy paper. These are really, really cool. Okay. This gold sheet, which is shining off the light quite a bit. Alright, it's a total gold sheet. Here's butterflies. I'm thinking fluttering butterflies. No bad days. Wouldn't that be nice if we had no bad days? Okay, so this is the next sheet. I mean, look at all this. And this is collage paper. You know, that's up my alley. I do collage work all the time. Look at the beautiful leaves. And look at how that... Oh, wow. Look at that shiny, colorful... Wow. I was just looking at something with that type of material on it. Okay. Wander. Beautiful butterflies. Oh, I'm sorry about that hitting the camera, you guys. Okay, so... Wow, you make a video just out of this. More sheets of gold cutouts. Beautiful, beautiful cutouts. More sayings and shapes. Silver with the rainbow colored sheets of paper. Wow. Life is good. Life is good if you make it good. Sure. Okay. So, I'm going to put all that back. I won't lose anything. Now I need storage, lots of storage, and they had for $3.99. They had this clear craft box, but the zinger is there's two more inside. Look at these clear boxes, and put whatever I want in there. And I need lots of space for my gems. And another one. $3.99. Don't waste your money in the stores when you can get stuff like this at the thrift. Another thing I needed and wanted was a set of the plastic drawers for $4.99. These are the sternos. I don't know what they usually go for in the store, but 3 drawers. Always need drawers. Drawers are the best, especially when they're on wheels. Okay. So, alright, next item from the Salvation Army, which I could not believe, is this bag of this bag of stuff. Now, today at the Salvation Army, that day at the Salvation Army, it was Red Tag Day. And this bag was originally $2.99, and I got it for $1.50, you guys. $1.50. The whole bag. And I looked at it and I said, 3/4 of this stuff I can use. And I haven't opened it yet. This will be an opening. You'll be opening it with me. Oh. And I'm going to open this up, you guys. Open this right up. trying not to tear the bag, but this stuff's got to come out of there. Alright, so I'll open it up. And we're both going to find out what's in this bag together. Because I saw some pretty amazing things. And I'm going to have to put it on the floor. It's so big. But we'll go through it together. Alright. So there's this booklet on American Girl Designer Guide. And it looks like it's a bracelet maker. Oh yeah, how to make bracelets. I know how to make bracelets already. I make jewelry also, you guys, but I like to specialize in semi-precious gemstones is my favorite. I make my own rings, my earrings, my necklaces, my bracelets. All right, so this must have been a packet like that. It has some, what's that tape called? It's beautiful little tape. Anyway, that's tape. I can't think of it right now. It's that tape that doesn't stick. You have to put stuff on it. Okay, let's see. So this is a sheet with stars. Okay. And I don't know what's in here. Oh, this is, like I said, this is the first time for me finding stuff. Finding out what's in this one bag. Now remember, this is one bag for $1.50. $1.50. Amazing. And I just add it to my stash. So it has cardboard shapes in red. It has clothing for paper dolls. Oh, you know that's right up my alley. Can you see that? It's like a cutout. It's got a dress. Wow, that's perfect for me. And these are stickers. Now you can't see them good, but there's like a star here. There's arrows. There's peace signs, flowers. These are a clear sticker, maybe, or felt. I'm not sure what that is. All right, these are all new things for me. More of this cardboardy paper with pretty edging. All right, let's see what's in the bag. Okay, I wasn't sure whether these were beads or this was glitter. Looks like both. Okay, this is a little packet of beads in a bottle, and I love the little bottles too. This is little beads. Okay. This is blue glitter. All right, awesome for me. You haven't seen me use glitter much because I use the glitter glues, but sometimes I add glitter to the glitter glues if they're a thinner kind. More beads. These are green, all different circles and shapes, all in there. Some more beads and buttons. Okay. More beads, orange with different shapes. There's squares, circles, rectangles in there. Some more glitter. This one's silver. More beads in clear. Don't waste your time on these. Pink beads, clear. Sequins. Ooh, pretty blues and red sequins. Little jar of that. Black beads. Okay. Blue beads. These were to make the bracelets. More of this tape. Washi tape. That's what it is, right? Washi tape. Yeah, this is sticky tape. But this one has hearts on it. Beautiful. Love it. Some buttons and a tag. It's a tag. Everybody uses those tags. Don't know what this is. Maybe there was a machine, or it says battery, so I don't know what that was. Okay, cool tool. Cool tool. Love tools. This looks like it's a weaver. This is a weaver. You can go in and out, in and out, in and out. Yeah. It's a weaver though, I know that. Some white thread. Here's a cuff bracelet. This is probably to, a mold so you can make your bracelet. Cuff bracelet. Oh, neat tool. Look at that tool. A little spoon. Oh, cool. A spoon with a little, wow. Must be to get the glitters out. Wow, I love that. Okay, and then the thread to make the necklaces or the bracelets. And it's stretchy. Oh, I love stretchy material like that. Okay. Wow, you guys. All for $1.50. Just this part of the bag. I didn't even get to the rest of it yet. Can you imagine? $1.50. That was a total giveaway. Yes, I'm glad I was observant. Holy Toledo. All right. Wow. And that is just one part of the bag. I'm dumbified. All right, let's get the rest of it. Okay, so there's these shiny, what's it called? Curling ribbon. These are curling ribbons. There's more than 3 in here. Let's see how many curling ribbons there is. All right, so there's 6 white and 1 silver with glitter. Wow, that's cool. There was all this tulle material. There's spools of them, you guys. Spools. Wow. This is amazing. Green, purple. I can use all of this to make wreaths and things, which I like to make wreaths for my front door. But this is tulle with glitter on it, and also, you guys, I can take this and put it over the top of a box, put my Mod Podge down, and this will stay on there and it'll look fabulous. So many uses. All right, and then there is a light green one with glitter on it. Okay, and remember, you can take your glitter glues, get a brush, or your Mod Podge glitters, and remember, you can take your tool and you can put that onto the fabric and make it look like this. Okay, so we got a whole four tools, 4 rolls of tools. I got a whole package of Createology pom-poms. Okay. And you know I use, oh look, here's another thing of tape. Another little thing of tape. Okay. And that I can put in that baggie. Okay. And this is why I'm going to have to make this a 2-part video, because the stuff I found, there's bags and bags of like this from all different places. And a whole mess of popsicle sticks, which you know I use these all the time on my Molly Bangle boxes and repairing, but there's just hordes of them. Okay, a whole bag of, these glass gems, which I have a lot of this material I don't use, but you can use it on outside stuff if you have mortar. But I love all there's like the real pretty dark blues and the light blues. A whole bag of those gems. Okay. Alright. Let's see what else is in here, if I missed anything or not. Alright, that was the last item, was the gems. So bag number 1 for $1.50. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going for a little while. The next store I went to was the Goodwill. Okay, and I found this giant bag of items at the Goodwill for $5.99. It was marked purple, but there was no discounts. There's not been any discounts at the Goodwills, but the Salvation Armor had one. Wow, that first bag was something else, you know? Okay, so let me open this one up. This was $5.99. It was a little bit more, but there's some amazing things in here, you guys. Like I said, I'm seeing these for the first time, just like you are. Let's see now. I'll try to get this open. So this is the Goodwill. And Goodwill's always a little more, you know that. So I got a whole packet of pipe cleaners, they call them, or crafts. They call them craft cleaners, craft sticks now, I guess. All right. A whole roll of unused duct tape in my favorite color, orange. We all have our favorites. This really intrigued me. These are bumblebees, a bumblebee packet. Tiny bumblebees, they're called, from Dress It Up. These are buttons. You can see one of the bees right there. So cute. So usable. Okay, there's a roll of this beautiful thin pink ribbon. A whole roll of this plastic cording, which you can make children's necklaces out of this. Okay, it's a whole roll though. Plastic lace, it's called, plastic lace. All right, then, which is totally crazy, but you can use these are clothespins, and these make great clamps for your art supplies. Even though there was so many of them, I said, well, I'm going for it because they get used. All right, so there's also a package of this twine, red and white, which would be great for Christmas decorations. And another intriguing thing I loved in this bag was all of these fabulous buttons. These are not just boring buttons. These are a beautiful collection of buttons. I loved it. And of course, more clothespins. So I really want to take a look at these buttons. Okay. So let's take a closer look at these buttons, you guys. Wow. Look at that one alone. Look at that. So what you do with these buttons, if you don't want to use them for buttons, you just cut the plastic part off on the back here. You take your glue and you glue this piece inside of this piece, and then you can use it like that, or you can even make it into a piece of jewelry if you want to, or I will put it on a box probably. Here's some white ones. I'm just going to take them and spread them all out. It'll be quicker and easier this way. And then we can go through them together. Some white ones, red ones. All right. Wow, look at these buttons. Assorted buttons. All these gold ones. Like I said, you just cut the shank off and glue it. And that way you can use it as a flat back. There's some little seed beads in these packets with some buttons. All right. Okay. This little green button, that's really pretty. So I'm going to turn them over. Oh, this looks like a zipper button. These beautiful white buttons. Look at them. You can make earrings out of these. Oh, so many pretty ones, you guys. Wow. Okay, so not bad for, what did I say, $5.99? $5.99, $6 worth of items, which I can't find anywhere else. All right. Beautiful button collection. All righty, there we go, everybody. Now that's just a quick view. Okay, put them back in the bag now. Okay. Okay, I don't know. That was the Goodwill. Okay, Goodwill. On to the next Goodwill item. So I found, you know, I like coloring books. So I found this coloring book with the unicorn coloring book by Broderick and Johnson. Broderick and Johnson. Okay. And these are gorgeous. Little girls love unicorns. People love unicorns. Some of these were painted and done up, but that doesn't matter to me because I go right over everything anyway. So got that one, Goodwill, and that was $1.99. Okay, and the next item I got, which I thought was pretty amazing, was this paper punch art book. All right, there's 4 punches that come with it. Okay, but the fun part about this book, which I loved it, is you can create over 200 easy designs with the punches and the paper inside. Plus I have a whole bunch of other tiny punches that I could use also. And this book shows you how to make animals and insects like butterflies and dragonflies. It shows you what to do with the shapes. And I thought, wow, that's great. That would make life easier if I knew what to do with my punches all the time instead of just making little paper parts. But you can use felt. You can use, look at, these are all made from felt. All right. And they made flowers, sunshines. They used the circles, which, you know, I have tons of circles that I got from the Big Lots. Thousands of circles. Okay, which I laughed and laughed about because it was so funny. Like, what am I going to do with 1,000 circles? Okay, but that's what you do with 1,000 circles. You make other things with them. So this one is the ladybug and the butterflies, what to do with your circles and shapes. And this made a snail, this one. And how can you beat that? Look at this. They made a tree with the stars for Halloween. Isn't that cute? A whole scene. Now I'm all about making scenes like that. All right, this made monkeys and all out of these punches right here. So I'm very excited about that. And this set was $4.99, which it's regularly $19.95. Okay, that's what it says right here on the package. $19.95 regular. And you know these punches can be expensive. So really wonderful. All right, moving on. So I think, yeah, that was it for the Goodwill. All right, so this item was from the Salvation Army, you guys. I missed this item. And this is a, I know, big deal. It's a tackle box. But I love this tackle box because it has all working parts. It's got a whole section down in here, 2 sections up here for like my items for my beads and things, my beads. But it was $4.99 and it had, yeah, $4.99 stickers right there. It had all this other stuff inside for $4.99. Now this is going to go to my husband. This is all electrical items, you know, little nuts and bolts. And then it had all this stuff, light switches and wires and lamp cords and switch plates and all this stuff for $4.99. So this is all going to my husband. He can... you know, every once in a while he'll be looking for something in that garage and he'll come out and say, I found something, you know, you gotta fix it. So this box, I love this box. So that also, and another item I did find at the Salvation Army, you guys, was this basket on wheels. It's a 3, I can see it. It's 3 of these baskets right here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. On wheels. Let's see if I can get the wheels. On wheels. Okay. And this was $4.99. And I definitely scooped that up because I needed something to put my paints in besides my drawers. It weighs down my drawers, and you have your paints on wheels and you can wheel them right over. It's such a help. Okay, so back to the AM Vets. This AM Vets is in Bristol, Virginia, you guys. Now these were all from Bristol, Virginia. Amazing finds. And I think this is a blanket because they're starting to bother me from changes in the temperatures. So this is completely sealed. And it looks like felt material, but I love that it had all the checkerboard look to it in the different colors. And I don't really know what it is, you guys. It doesn't say, it just says miscellaneous. And I'm telling you, if you can get to that AM Vets, they had a pallet. It had to be like 4 pallets wide of stuff almost to the ceiling coming into that store. They are going to be so filled up. I wish I was there. But, you know, I don't need everything. I think this is a blanket. Oh, I could be wrong. Oh, no. Yeah, I think this is a blanket. But I love the material. Oh, yeah, somebody must have made this. Maybe they put it in their, yeah, 100% polyester made in China. Oh, it's made in China. All right, so it's completely sealed. Look at that, it is a blanket. But I love the material, and I love the designs on it and everything. And I thought, wow, I could use that as felt maybe on a box. Beautiful designs. It's so soft. Okay, so now we both know what it is. Or it looks like a towel. It's as big as a larger towel. But it's a nice blanket, and it probably was, put and sealed for it to keep somebody warm in case of emergency. Which that's another idea. Sometimes I like to have an emergency kit in the car. You never know when you're going to get caught outside in a storm, in an accident. Somebody needs to be covered. That's a great item. So it was 79 cents. Who can beat that for a little comfort? Okay, so back, this is AM Vets in Bristol, Virginia. I did find another little box, and this says Tool Man on it. There's nothing inside of it, but I love the shape. I love that it has the rounded corners, okay, and I'm pretty sure there's nothing inside, but it was in the children's section. It looks like a little suitcase, like a little toolbox, I guess. It was so darling. All right, so I had to get it. For 49 cents, you can't go wrong. Not for what I make. And you know I make boxes as a craft. So... all right. Put that aside. All right. So I did get a couple of these boxes, which you know I love these boxes. And this one's square. So that intrigued me. 99 cents. It's square. And it has the puzzles inside with 4 sections. And you know I give these puzzles away to the handicapped, not the handicapped, special needs. And I give them to my sister-in-law, and they take care of special needs people. So they love the little small puzzles. She tells me that some of them have a shorter attention span. So I also found this one for 99 cents, also with the puzzles with 3 different sections, and I use these for my Molly Bangle series. And this one is this one needs a little care, but I can use those craft sticks to make a handle for here, no problem. I know what to do. So those 2 items there. And, okay. So this video is getting a little long, and I'm going to break this up into sections. So thanks for watching, everyone. This is Denise with Artist at Work, and look for part 2 of this. This video is going to be called Amazing Thrifting in Bristol, Virginia. Thrift stores. Or something like that. I'll figure that out later. But this is Denise with Artist at Work. Thanks for watching, everyone. And watch for part 2 of this thrifting video. Okay? Subscribe to my channel, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh.